championship game in the Big Ten Conference. Precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it starts. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Grab down the middle. It starts. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First and 10 now for the offense. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It starts. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker, showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff again. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on the hurry-up.
When there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense, you give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Important second down play coming up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. This time it's complete.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a solid game to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. brings the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn at the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Oh, it's a reverse. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes are on the move here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the right. Caught at the 30, still running. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
And not through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle was made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Pulls it in. It starts.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush gets home. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down and sack, pushes the ball back. The 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And 6 more points to the total.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. No press here. The defense backing away. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just hearing this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
There's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. State offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Oh, and he dropped that one. Great chance at his second interception of the game.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to run for the first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And in first down, right back to the running game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Bootleg looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and that interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. First down. They're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It starts. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. They're going to run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got it in the open.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game. What a day.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back's got it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It stops. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. Powers through. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here comes the bunch formation. Here's the handoff. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Puts into space at the 50. Well executed. Finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It starts. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. People like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
It looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. They'll set up now for the extra point trial. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. We've reached the 2-minute time. Urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. No tackling him for a loss of 5 yards. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That pass is caught. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He wins
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Ohio State, 49.
Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
so much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. It's always a special year when after all the work he put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now